Welcome to Coordinating Your Chaos with the Blended Mama. My name is Teresa Stone. I am the Blended Mama, and on this channel, we help busy women find calm in the chaos of life through community and planning. Hello, and welcome back to Coordinating Your Chaos with the Blended Mama. I am Teresa Stone. And around here, we are all about helping busy women find calm in the chaos of life through planning, community, and this month, a little bit of fun. So this morning, we are going to be diving into a topic that I feel is so needed this time of year. Life gets really crazy. But we're going to be chatting about how you can use your planner to declutter your life, not just your to do list, but your mind, your schedule, and your priorities. Because let's be honest, when life feels messy, it's hard to focus, right? So I want you to grab your planner, your favorite pen, maybe a cup of matcha or a tea, and let's get into it, friends. So, what does declutter actually mean, right? Decluttering your life doesn't just mean cleaning out your closet, though that is definitely helpful and definitely on my to-do list. But it is about making space in your time, in your mind, in your priorities for the things that really matter the most. And a planner is more than a schedule. It really is a tool to help give your brain that breathing room. So let's talk about how you can use your planner to help you with this mental declutter. Um, the first thing I like to do is to use my planner for a brain dump. Okay. And we have an insert called the brain dump. It's a brain dump weekly. I believe there is a brain dump daily. I don't do anything daily. I like the brain dump weekly. So you basically have a page here where you can dump all the things and then you can prioritize it and align it into your weekly plan. Okay. So a brain dump is one of the fastest ways to really help you clear that mental clutter. You can do it in a journal, you can do it in a notes insert, you can do it in the brain dump insert, but you just basically need to get your stuff that's in your head out onto paper. So you're going to open up your planner, find that blank page, and write everything down: appointments, to dos, worries, random things that you keep forgetting. Don't feel like you have to organize it. It really is just dumping it out and getting it out of your head and onto the paper. So once you see it all on the paper, you should feel lighter. I know some people feel a little overwhelmed because it's all there, but we're going to work through it. So just trust me that you will feel lighter. You won't have to use that brain power to try to not forget all the things, right? So now you're able to calm that part of your mind because now it's on paper. You're not going to lose it, right? You're not going to forget it. It's here on paper. So you can stop stressing about having to remember it. And that part is going to help you feel lighter. So now that you have it all dumped out, and listen, if you're doing this as we go, just hit pause whenever you need to, okay? But now that you have it all dumped out, it is time to sort it. So again, I like the brain dump because it gives me that page for the brain dump, and then it gives me the page to divide it among the week. Okay. So you're going to really, and you can use, color coding. So I sometimes use markers. Sometimes I'll just put like write a number 1, 2, 3. But you're going to really divide all that stuff on your paper, all the stuff that you dumped out. You can categorize it. I usually will put like a color for personal stuff versus business. But you don't have to do that when you're writing it. You literally just want to write it down and then come back and kind of organize it. But then you're going to divide your tasks into things that you must do, right? So those are going to be your high priority things. You're going to identify things that you can delegate or delay, right? So maybe you can make your kid vacuum the house instead of you having to do it. I know that it won't be as good. I promise it will be okay. And then also evaluate what you can ditch, right? Some things really just need to go. You can also, as you're doing it, if there are things that take less than 5 minutes, go ahead and do them, get them off the list, right? So you can do those quick wins, and that's going to help you feel motivated to keep going on your list. So after you've done that kind of organizing, you want to then assign your must do items to specific days or blocks of time, or some way highlight them as like your top 3 or things like that. You're not just writing these things down. You're giving your brain permission to let go of the things that you've said you don't need to worry about and to focus on the things that you have said are priority. Okay. So by putting those on your specific days, you know that you're going to do those, and you can stop stressing about it because you don't have to worry about it until the day that it's assigned. Okay. Um, Let's also talk about creating some space in your routine, because it's not just about your planning and putting things on paper, right? But it's not just about doing things, but sometimes we really need to think about not doing some things. So if you are finding things in your routine that are no longer serving you, maybe those need to be just dropped, right? But you can also use your planner to schedule some margin, right? So you're going to be able to use it to schedule some buffer time between tasks, some white space for rest, or even just intentional nothing time. I literally will write in rest areas, or mental break, or things like that, that I know that like by Friday I probably need to not be putting anything serious on my planner. So if you're using that hourly, I definitely recommend putting those buffer blocks in if you're doing more of a time block. I don't use the time block most of the time. I use it to give myself a general idea of what my schedule is. But what I'll do is I'll make sure that not every day is full, right? So when I'm scheduling out my week, not every day is going to have a million things to do on it, because I know that I need that mental break. So make sure that you are creating that space in your plans. And the other part of feeling decluttered and staying decluttered is by making that a habit, right? Make it part of your weekly rhythm for you to come and do this. I do this on Sundays, but you can do it whatever day what works. But do a quick refresh. So you're going to do that brain dump, you're going to sort and prioritize, and you're going to reset your planner for the week. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be on purpose, right? Because if we're not intentional about sitting down to do that, it's probably not going to get done. So if a life has been feeling maybe a little too full for you lately, I want you to remember that your planner can help you clear the chaos, not add to it. So use it to declutter your mind, your tasks, and your time, and watch how that calm starts to show up in your day. If this was helpful, be sure to like, hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what is one thing that you are decluttering this month? All right, I can't wait to hear from you, friends. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips and inspiration, and watch that next video to keep coordinating your chaos.